purposely because I wanted people to come in and say, hey, you know, he actually did something that I could use, and I'm able to take to my friend down the street and tell him to go and set up his situation because, you know, we're trying to build and make our let's see, we still on question 4. How can you position yourself as an expert using social media? And let me get the right page together here, so I'm missing a page. Okay. Number 4, develop a social bookmarking strategy for your industry. If you're not familiar with Delicious, stumble upon those particular sites. For example, with Delicious, it's a bookmarking site. So whatever, let's say, on your computer, you go and look up and browse, you're able to set that up in, let's say, Delicious or Dig, and everyone, 36 million people are able to come in and look at what you like to look at, if that makes sense. So now you're able to build a relationship with somebody that likes to look at Papa John's Pizza like you, and y'all can talk about it online and offline, and hopefully the offline communication will lead to sales, and you know, generate some type of money for whatever service or product that you offer. So you have the potential of drawing 36, 42, 52 million people into your favorites websites that you like to browse on these particular locations. I mean, you know, on this particular site. See what I'm saying? And that allows you to begin to dialogue and have conversation. Like there's certain videos on YouTube that I like to watch. You know, so there's certain people that like to watch the videos that I like to watch, and we, you know, I may send them an email or may say something to them out of the norm, but it allows them to be able to, you know, get a conversation started where we can talk about some other things in the future. Okay. Number 5, get your knowledge out there, share your info in the groups. Okay, so that's what I'm doing tonight. Same thing you can do. This call right here is free. Don't cost you a dime to go to freeconferencecall.com and set it up, and you begin to set your situation up and dialogue and politic and build the way you need to build and share your knowledge with individuals in your sector so that they know what's going on with you. You understand what I'm saying? Cross-link and interlink between websites. Okay, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, whatever websites you own, you want to let people know about your other websites, if that makes sense. Leave a link. If you get on Twitter and in your profile, you set up and leave your MySpace page, but when you get in, because Twitter is only a micro-blogging site, it's not the spectacular thing that you hear, per se. It's a micro-blogging site. You're just able to micro-blog, which means you're really able to leave about a sentence and a half, you know, per conversation. Leave your link. Let them know what you got going on in other places. Hey, check out my YouTube video over here. You know, check out my Facebook video over here. Check out my profile on LinkedIn over here. You know, allow these people to know what's going on. So kind of work with what else you got going on while you're doing that. Create a fan page or a Facebook, add videos. And that's kind of more or less going back to what we kind of been saying earlier, but create a page that allows people to be able to get next to you, and you create your following, create your movement, okay? Leverage the power of the sites for search engine optimization, okay? At one point in time, I'm going to do a call strictly about websiting, you know, website, search engine optimization, things of that nature. You want to make sure when you get on these websites that you active. When you active on these websites and you blogging, you know, you putting up content, you know, regularly, Google looks at that and says, okay, we're going to give you some points. So they move you up the ladder, if that makes sense to you, on these particular websites. They give you some points. And you notice there's certain people that's always on the first or second page. You know, there's truth to that. You know, one of them is you got to submit the website, but they're also doing things that are relevant. They staying consistent. They always got videos going on. They always got new information going up on the blog. So Google reads that and says, okay, well, I'm going to scoop you on up to number 2. Now, you number 2 on the first page. Well, you know, if you're on number 2 or number 1 on Google, that traffic is tremendous. Number 9, be active on the site to help raise your rankings. Okay, so that's just the same thing I'm saying. You know, going back to number 8, leverage the power of the sites. Use the sites for what they're for, and then as you active, you get your brownie points and get scooted up. Number 10, try to become a voice in your industry, be a reporter or a blogger. Whatever it is you're doing, you're working for Amway, Quick Star, you got a home-based business, whatever it is, become a reporter in that business and not only sell the product, but also give them information. So that makes you viable. You want to be a journalist because that is really the kicker to this whole internet thing. The more information you got out there, written dialogue, videos to watch, the more you get rewarded and people begin to find you and you move up the ladder of success as they say. With this internet thing. Okay, I'm moving on to question number 5. For the folks that just came on, the topic is social media, and social media basically is the usage of these platforms that we use every day. You know, the Facebooks, the YouTubes, the LinkedIns, and so on and so forth. And social media, being on these sites, doing social media is just the massive communication and interaction between people and sharing information. So when you get on these sites, know that when you're doing social media, you're trying to share your thoughts, your feelings, your concerns with other individuals of like minds. That's what